Hey everyone, this is Luxphlosion giving you my first Wi-Fi battle ever. Be gentle in the comments and just tell me, what I can do better next time and stuff like that. Hopefully you enjoy it and I can give you some more. So this battle is against Morgan from the Sarah B Wi-Fi chat. As you can see, he has a rain team and I decided to go with the sun team. So I sent out my blue sun to get out my drought, but unfortunately the Polytoad's drizzle totally cancels that out. So I know I can't take a surf in the rain, so I send out my Tangrowth to wall the surf, but unfortunately that still does a really good chunk on me, which is crazy because Tangrowth is just such a good wall. I love him. So obviously he's not going to stay in, and here I did a pretty bad job of, should have predicted the switch, but I went for a Power Whip anyways, and I hit his Ferrothorn, which is going to give me the Iron Barb's damage, which is going to hurt me more than it helps me. Switch into my my blue sun here to get my sun back up, and I over-predicted that he was going to be switching out, afraid of the fire damage, and I went into my substitute so I could get that up. But unfortunately, he stays in and sets up his spikes. So I overpredict once more here, and I also hope that he switches into something that I can Will-O-Wisp it. But Will-O-Wisping this isn't really going to help me too much because, it's not really going to be attacking me too much. So the burn's not really going to do a whole lot other than get residual damage, which doesn't really matter since I'm a fire type. So finally I go for the flamethrower and just take this thing right out. The flamethrower in the sun's going to take this out any day, even if it's not 4 times super effective. So he sends out his Vaporeon, which I really can't do anything to it, but I still want to keep my sub up, so I just decided to go for a burn while I'm here. And so I send out my Chandelure, and he probably thought he was getting pretty lucky here, sending out another fire type, but my Chandelure actually has Energy Ball on it, so I just decided to go for that and get up some super effective damage. Unfortunately, that only does about half because I'm pretty sure Vaporeon's specialty defensive and I'm special attacking, so. But 2 hits is going to kill it. I don't know why he went for a Toxic here. He totally could have just taken me out with any water type move he has, but oh well. So now I go for another Energy Ball here and just completely take it out. Now I don't have to deal with that, so it's good to get rid of as many water types as I can. But he sends out his Polytoad here, and I know I'm probably going to die soon, but he's just toxic stalling me here, and I know if I switch out I'm just going to die from any rocks or spikes damage, so I just have to stay in and keep going with the Energy Ball trying to hurt him. But he switches out here, once again stalling me, and of course Energy Ball is not going to do a whole lot to a Jirachi. Well, actually nothing at all. So, and the Toxic's going to take me out this turn. So I have to say goodbye to my Chandelure here, and this is where I switch out Blue Sun again. I want to get my Sun back up as many times as I can, and I believe here I go straight for the Flamethrower, yep, and this should take it out. Fire type, I love Sun teams. They're awesome. But that's because everyone knows that my favorite Pokemon is Typhlosion, so I love fire types. So whenever I switch in my Ninetales, it seems that he just switches in his Polytoad to get that rain back up, and I always have to keep switching, bringing my Tangrowth back in. Luckily, my Tangrowth does have Regenerator. If it didn't, I probably would have died from this surf coming up right here, because I actually gained almost all my health back there from switching it out. But he does still do a pretty good chunk with the surf, and I know he's going to switch out here, but I still go for the Power Whip, and luckily he switches in his Rotom Wash, which is water type, so I'm still going to get that super effective and kill it, which is exactly what I was hoping for. But I have very little HP here, and I made a really stupid move. I thought my sun was still up, but instead it was still raining. So after he does this waterfall, which is not going to do a whole lot to me, I hang on by a little bit and I go for a Synthesis, thinking that there was sun and it was rain, and I get barely any HP from this, and it's just a bad play on my part when I could have taken him out right here. But I still end up taking him out with my Tangrowth. Just takes a couple more moves than it normally would. He's trying everything he can to get me out of here, and I still hang on with only 13, so I just put him to sleep here, so that way he can't cause any more trouble. And I guess what I could have done here is switch my blue sun back in and got up the sun, but instead I just go for kill, because I know he's only got one Pokemon left, and that's his Politoed, which it's just been tormenting me from the beginning. It's still got full health and everything, but he switches it in, and I know this thing's going to be way faster than me, so no matter what, my Tangrowth's dead, so I figured I may as well let it kill it and get my revenge kill. So Tangrowth is out, and I'm going to send out my Bambi the Saucebuck, which is my only other grass type, so if he's out, then I'm screwed. But the spikes and everything doesn't do a whole lot. I get my Horn Leech up, which is going to completely heal me from the entry hazards, and it brings him down to like really, really low HP. So he brings me down to really low HP too, and we're both tied here. It's neck and neck. I know I'm faster than him though, but he protects when I go for another Horn Leech. And here I just decide, why keep spamming Horn Leech? I know it's gonna die from whatever I hit it with, so I just go for a Nature Power, turns it into Earthquake, and I take him out. So, good game, Morgan. Tell me guys what you thought of the match. I know I'm still kind of a noob, but hopefully I can get a bit better, and I really enjoy doing this, and tell me if you guys like it, and I'll keep doing battles. Thanks for watching. Bye.